Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage out with you again today. Thank you to all my new subscribers, to all my current subscribers. I appreciate you all and I hope you are enjoying these videos. And if you haven't subscribed or liked yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. So without further ado, here we go. Today I want to do some spraying on some packaging paper. This is some white packaging paper that was given to me by my sister, the Crafting Auntie, some time back. We used it when we pack things up to get our flooring done, and now I'm deciding, okay, I need to spray on this. This is what it's for, is to decorate with. So I got some of my spray stains out, mica sprays, oxide spray, oxide pads, and just started working and playing with it. I haven't played with them for quite a while. So you can see the shininess of the mica stain on here. And the mica stains are Flickering Candle and Harvest Moon. So some have this, some have this. And then I tried a little bit of the spray stain of Squeezed Lemonade rather. And then I have oxide spray of Walnut Stain. Cover that light there. And then I have Vintage Photo Spray Stain. And then I did put a little bit of ground espresso on some of them, of the oxide pad. I just crinkle up the paper and rub it over. Some Vintage Photo and Rusty Hinge. I got the new color Scorched Timber, which is the darker one here. The dark wrinkles there. That's with Scorched Timber. And I put some mica stain on there. And then Wild Honey. So these are all colors that I have in my journal for the bee journals for both of them. So these papers are for both. And I was playing with them earlier and got all stained up. So I'm going to wear some gloves. And these gloves I just get at our dollar store here. And whenever they have the vinyl ones, that's when I load up on them. Okay, so here we go. Get them on right here. All right, there we go. So on these papers, I have some put aside, and I thought I would play with them with you guys. That's why I wanted to play ahead of time to see how they turned out. I'm sorry for the glare on this mat. This is the Tim Holtz grip mat, and I can try and put a link to this below. Okay, so I had gotten some of each here for each of the journals, and thought I would start by wrinkling up the paper into a tight ball, make it nice and wrinkly. Okay. And then what I like to do is take one of these. I haven't done much with the Rusty Hinge, so I'll just take this and go over it. And just do it as much as you want. Okay, the edges, corners, however you want it. Okay, that is Rusty Hinge. And then I like to put water on it because it is in oxide. And it gives it a good oxidation, which is like on this one here. You can see the oxidation on these spots here where the water dropped. It may not be as much on this one as that one because it's not in puddles per se. So it'll just move a little bit. So I don't know what will come of that. But I like to dry things in between. And that way it gives it a chance to not move too much with the next color. And I think I will do mica stain next, and then do some dark over it. And I love this dryer of Tim Holtz. It works great, and it's not super noisy either. And I think that's pretty good there. So what I think I will do is do some flickering candle mica spray. And you want to get the mica here stirred up. And even though I had it all shook up earlier, just sitting that little bit, you need to get the little balls in there to beating around and getting it off the bottom. So it's feels pretty good. I like to get it, yeah, okay. And plus you do want to wipe off your little sprayer spout there because it can clog. So to keep that from happening, I'm going to get one of my wipes out that I just replenished this morning. Put that aside. Okay, and then we'll give it a good spray. Even if it's, you know, it could be splatters, it could be drops, it does not matter. Isn't that pretty? Okay. It's a pretty color. I like it. And it just shines like everything. So pretty. So pretty. See the shine of it? I love it. So I hope everyone is doing okay. I'm filming this on the day before it comes out, so this is Friday today, and it's been pouring out. I got up a couple times during the night, and it was raining then, and it's still sprinkling out now, but it looks like it's going to be doing the same thing pretty much all day, I think. And my husband and I went to town yesterday, and one of the roads kind of goes down into a dip by what looks like a swampy area, and one side of the highway was all covered with water, so we had to go into the other lane to get around it. Yeah, it's all flooded through there. We've had so much rain, and it's not just dribbly, it's pounding. And in fact, my husband, I dropped him off at the dentist and did a little shopping at the dollar store the other day, and it was pounding on my car when I went back to the dentist parking lot to wait for him. And I called my sister, the crafty auntie, and I said, "Do you hear that?" She goes, "What?" And I go, "Listen." And she goes, "Oh my gosh." Yeah, well, it's pretty crazy out there. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the walnut stain. And this is the oxide. And for some reason, my bottle, when I shake it, leaks. So, yes, you never know if they're going to do that or not until you start shaking it. And I like to shake it a little bit. Oh, my nose itches, of course. Okay. I think what I'll do is put it on my mat like that. And then add a little bit of water with the sprayer, Tim Holtz Distress Sprayer. Oh, can't even talk. Okay. And you just kind of smear it around. And then you dip. dip, dip, and absorb those little droplets onto your paper. Okay, here we are. Wipe up just a few little drops that are left. And I like this silicone mat because number one, it grips, and number two, it's so easy to clean up. Now I do have a glass mat with the media pad next to it coming, but it's not here yet. So, okay, let's get some water on here. Kind of oxidize that walnut stain, oxide spray, and give it another dry. I could have done this in my splat box, but it's pretty tall in the back, so it would be kind of hard for you guys to see what was going on. And I know it's kind of tough with that light reflecting on this mat, but I'll do my best to keep it covered so it's not blinding you. Now see the oxidation right here in this spot here, right there. That's what happens when you get the oxide ink mixed with water. And you never know what you're going to come up with. So that's the fun part of it. You never know. Just whatever happens, happens. Either you like it or you don't. But I always love what comes out. It's always a surprise to me. Okay, get this dried real good. As dry as possible anyway for the next step. Now the next step, I want to wrinkle this up some more and put some of that really pretty scorched timber, that new color, on here. All I got was the pad and the refill for it, the re-inker. I always like to do that when I get the pads. That way I don't have to buy another pad. Okay, let's wrinkle it up. I know, right? It's like, no, you're messing it up. Okay, get some of those wrinkles set in pretty good there, since it's been played with. And then take the scorched timber oxide and rub it over. And I love how it comes out. Gives the deep, dark creases. Yeah. Pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Very easy, quick. There it is. I like how that one came out too. Cool. Okay, we'll set that aside with the others. Let the oxide ink dry on top. Let's try some of the brown packaging paper. This is Amazon packaging paper. And let's see. Well, I know I want to scrunch it up, so let's wad it up real good. Okay. Thought today we'd just make some things to go on the papers that will be going into the bead journal. I can use these as for collaging, or I can just tear it and put it down on one of the pages. So there's, all kinds of stuff that you can do with these, and I didn't have any in my stash, so I thought, well, I would bring you guys along with me and have some fun doing this together. All right. Now, what shall we try? The yellow will not turn up very well on here. That I do know. So let's try the spray stain, Vintage Photo. That's what this is. And dab that. I just like to dab the nozzles because you never know if they're going to clog up. Okay, walnut. Is that Vintage Photo? No, that's walnut stain. No, it says Vintage Photo. It just looks darker. Okay, and then we'll just drip and dot and dot. And just put it wherever you want to have it on your paper. Kind of sop it up, basically. That's what you're doing. Okay. Okay. I got enough on there, so I'll take my next sheet. There we go. It's always fun to do this because then you have something for another project if you use it just for this purpose. See? So we have that started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray that. Make it move just a little bit. See, like right here how it moves. Right there. Makes it look kind of grungy. I like that. I'm looking for my dryer at the wrong spot. Okay. So how are you guys doing? Are you working on any specific projects or just kind of laying low? Do you have bad weather? Are you still getting snow where you are, or rain, or anything at all? I know I was listening to G. Kerr, and she lives in Portugal, and it's chilly there, she said, but it's all sunny. So I don't know what chilly is to them. I know what chilly is to me, but I don't know, that part of the world, how it is. Another gal that I follow on Facebook is in Georgia, southern Georgia, and they've been dealing with cold and lots of rain, and yeah. So it just seems like everybody's getting it this year. All right, now I'm going to try some wild honey to stroke over it. Wild honey oxide pad. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. You never know what you're going to come up with. And I could do this over here with the water too, but I like it getting in the creases. That's what I like. Okay, so I'll put that back. Clean it up a little bit. All right. Okay, let's dry it. And I like to dry. You really should dry in between layers if you don't want something to move too much. With the next color, you just do it this way. Now this one, I think I will just spray with a little bit of mica stain, the Harvest Moon, and then call it good, because I really like the speckledy kind of stuff going on in the background. And it's dark enough. It's on the brown packaging paper, so it doesn't need to be super dark. I know, can't believe I'm saying that, but because I like the grungy look. I love it. It's very hard for me not to do some kind of grunge on things, so these bead journals are giving me a run for my money as far as that's concerned. So we'll see what happens, see what I end up doing or not doing, see if I follow through. Oh boy. Okay, now Harvest Moon. mica stain. Get her shook up real good here. Okay. So you guys doing any crafting out there? What are you working on? Let me know. I always like to hear, so give me a message on the bottom here or whatever. I like to hear things. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be the last go round for this page. That's pretty. I like the puddles of the mica stain. I had gotten the mica stains some time back, and I between losing my mom and doing things from that and just other stuff, I just didn't feel like messing with it. So finally kind of getting back on my feet and getting my wits about me and trying to move on. I don't always get to. I don't always feel like it, but I'm working at it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, frayed burlap. I wonder what that would look like. The oxide pad, frayed burlap. I need to do something on the creases. It's a lighter kind of greenish color. And kind of greenish brown, greenish tan, I guess is what you want to call it. It's a lighter color. So it's up here, right in here. So I think I'm going to spray. Ooh, that really comes out now. Get some oxidation going on there. Oh, that's so cool. It would be nice to be able to just play all the time, but then you need to use it, right? Instead of hoarding it. That's my problem. It's like, I don't want to run out of that. And of course, when they're good and dry, I would, kind of flatten them out a bit to put them on pages. Oh yeah, that is so neat. That came out so pretty. I like that. Kind of really rustic looking. That is so cool. Almost looks like rocks, That is so neat. Okay, I think we'll do one more and then call it good today. Now we've started this. Oh, I'm getting a wild idea. How about we take our Rusty Hinge oxide and just smear it on the pad, on the mat. Take some water. And draw through it basically, and then make the droplets there. And then ooh, that looks cool. And then when I'm done, then I can take the next piece of paper and do that same thing with it and absorb it. And that way I'm not wasting anything, right? That's the idea anyway. And there we go. We got that started. Cool. Okay, so let's do this. This is just a speckledy one. And the rusty hinge, you can kind of see there's a little bit of green right here around the edges, kind of. It's kind of hard to see. But there's like a green around the edges. It is so cool. So you know these colors, they say one color, but a lot of them have the undertones. So you never know what you're going to get. And it changes, you know, when you put water with it. So, let's see. Let's do some water. Let's see if that does anything. I was watching Marley's from Marley Design, and I love watching her because she comes up with so many different techniques with the same supplies, and I'm still learning all this stuff, you know, what to combine with and all that. Okay, now I'm going to wrinkle it up. This is fun. Okay. Sprinkle it up and then open it up. Okay, here we go. Now, I think I'll do vintage photo on this. Yeah, there we go. And I think my pad is getting worn out because it's got little flakes coming off of it now and again, but I just keep using it. It's got plenty of ink in it. I just re-ink. I do have another one, but I'd rather wear one completely out. That's so cool. So pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm going to try and do some water. Yep, I'm playing. I'm playing. Why not? Why not? Just wanted it to move just ever so slightly. Not a whole lot. But I did want some oxidation going on. So I have a little bit on here, which is perfect. See here, it's kind of grayish. That's the oxidation from the water and the oxide pad. When you do it heavily, it really, really comes up neat. Let's do the other side. Get it drying from the back too, so it doesn't take so long one direction. Okay, I think we pretty much got that dry. Let me wipe my pad off and mat and put it aside for now, and then show you what we did today. Okay, so let me get these off. They're hot. Get them off. They are hot. Okay. There we go. Got my trash can outside there. Okay, here's one. Here's this one, mica stain and frayed burlap. Makes it look like rock or whatever. Here's a combination thereof of mica stains, spray stains, wild honey, and walnut stain. And then these are the ones that I did beforehand. See all the oxidation? I love those spots. And the mica stains are amazing. My sister was playing with them for her journal, and I was like, dang it, I got to get those out there. And then here, this is frayed burlap over it, and it looks like rock to me. It looks really cool. I like it. And here's the other one with the scorched timber on the creases here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe if you have these supplies, you go ahead and dig them out and play with them and see what you think. See what you come up with. And the next time I will be out with you will be on Tuesday. And we'll be starting to decorate the pages for this journal. I've got them picked out. I will flip through them with you, and then we will start putting laces and decorating with some of these little beauties. Okay? So hopefully you guys will join me then. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know whenever my videos come out. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye, guys.